in the day, we had no clue. Tomorrow was waiting for me and you. Stories unfold like a time travel view. Then, now, and you. That's the groove. Past is the present in every move. Tune in, listen, it's all brand new. Then, now, and you. That's the groove.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. Today's episode is going to be fun and also kind of comforting because we're talking about mistakes. You know, those little mess ups that make you want to slam your head on the desk. But turns out sometimes mistakes can literally change the world, like big time. And joining me today to talk about these happy accidents is our guest, historian and author, Dr. Richard Bennett. Richard, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. I love this topic because, most of human progress wasn't some flawless, carefully executed plan. A lot of it is just, people messing up.
So there's still hope for me, because if that's true, I might be on track to discover the next big thing.
Exactly. Failure is just, innovation in disguise.
Beautifully said. Okay, let's jump in. First story. Alexander Fleming. Now, this guy discovered penicillin, right? The world's first real antibiotic.
Yeah, and it was totally by accident. Fleming was working in his lab in 1928. He was studying bacteria, Staphylococcus to be exact. And he wasn't exactly known for being the tidiest scientist.
Oh, so this is like the classic messy roommate situation.
Exactly. He left a petri dish of bacteria out on his workbench, went on vacation, and when he came back, surprise, mold had grown on it. But here's the kicker. The mold had killed the bacteria around it.
So basically, mold did what scientists had been trying to do for years.
Right. Most people would have just thrown it out. But Fleming thought, hey, wait, maybe this mold's onto something. That's how penicillin was born. And honestly, it saved millions, maybe even billions of lives.
Okay, so moral number one, clean your dishes. Or don't. You might save the world. All right, let's move to another classic, Percy Spencer and the microwave.
Yeah, Spencer was an engineer at Raytheon during World War II, working with radar equipment. One day, he was standing next to a magnetotron, that's like a vacuum tube that generates microwaves, and he noticed the candy bar in his pocket had melted.
Okay, wait. He just carried chocolate bars around in his pocket? That feels like an accident waiting to happen no matter what.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly prepared for success that day, but instead of just thinking, oh, that's weird, he experimented. He put popcorn kernels near the magnetotron, and boom, the first microwave popcorn. Then he tried an egg, which, exploded.
Classic. So the first microwave meal was basically a food fight.
Exactly. But from there, he realized microwaves could cook food quickly, and he invented the first microwave oven.
So a melted Snickers bar turned into a multi-billion-dollar industry. That's insane.
All right. Next one's wild. Charles Goodyear and rubber.
Oh, yes. Goodyear was obsessed with rubber in the 1830s. At the time, rubber was kind of useless. It melted in the summer, froze in the winter, it was sticky, gross, not very practical.
Yeah. Sounds like me after Taco Bell.
He was constantly experimenting, often failing, and he went bankrupt multiple times. But one day, he accidentally dropped a mixture of rubber and sulfur onto a hot stove. Instead of melting, it hardened into this durable, weather-resistant material. That was vulcanized rubber.
So the dude literally burned something by accident and invented the material used in tires, shoes, like half of modern life.
Yep. Today, Goodyear's name is still on tires all over the world, which is ironic because the poor guy died in debt and never really got rich from it.
That actually makes me kind of sad. Like, this man gave us tires, and he didn't even get a road trip out of it.
Yeah, but his mistakes still changed the world.
Okay, Now, for one of my favorites, because it's just so bizarre, Hennig Brand and Phosphorus. This one's from the 1600s. Brand was an alchemist, those guys who were trying to turn lead into gold. He believed that if he boiled down urine, actual pee, he could extract gold from it.
Oh my God. That's gotta be one of the worst eureka moments in history.
Yeah, so he collected like 50 buckets of urine, let it rot, and then boiled it down, and instead of gold, he ended up discovering phosphorus, a substance that glows in the dark and later became crucial for matches, fertilizers, and a ton of other things.
So
The guy didn't strike
gold, but he discovered something way more useful from pee.
Exactly. His obsession with bathroom experiments actually gave us one of the most important chemical discoveries ever.
Okay, new life motto, when life hands you lemons, check your pee. Okay, so we've got moldy dishes, melted chocolate, a rubber accident, and golden pee. Honestly, this is the best argument I've ever heard for not being too hard on yourself when you mess up.
Right. Mistakes happen, but sometimes they open doors you never expected. The key is to stay curious, pay attention, and maybe don't throw away that failed experiment too quickly.
Love it. So to everyone listening, the next time you screw up, remember, it could be the
Beginning of your big breakthrough, or at least a funny story. Exactly. Richard, thanks for joining us today. Thanks, it was a lot of fun. And thank you all for tuning in. Let us know in the comments of the mistakes you have made, and we can try our best to make them famous for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.